Hey guys, so I hope that your Mercury in Aquarius experience is going very smoothly, and if you would like to hear more about that, go ahead and check out my most recent transit video, enumerating that energy. But like I talked about in that video, it's very interesting that this year our three retrograde periods are in the air signs, every single one of the air signs actually. And so we just came from this retrograde period in Aquarius, where, especially considering it's Venus and Mars and yada yada, I don't want to sum up that video too much, but essentially that was a period of thinking, of planning, of envisioning the future. We've just come through this period, as of actually just today, of Mars and Pisces. So moving on from that, all that Aquarius envisioning to a bit more mystical, spiritual, really just stretching out your consciousness as much as possible. For example, I've really been exploring a lot of Taoism and Buddhism, and reading tons this Mars and Pisces trip. And also I've been getting a lot more sleep, and dreaming more, and just having a bit more, of course, the psychic awareness. And of course, all of us are going through this. We have been experiencing, rather, this beautiful connection to the transcendental world. And, I leave it to you to really reflect on how that applies for you for this past month. But the trend continues of Mars and Venus being conjunct, moving through the different signs, and where we were coming from all that Pisces energy, building on the Aquarius, building on the Capricorn from where we were before. We are now going into the Aries energy, and this is what's really exciting. It takes about 2 years for Mars to go through every sign. It takes about 8 months for Venus to go through every sign. And of course, retrograde periods can throw a wrench in that clockwork, timing-wise, but overall, that's a very accurate representation of those guys' orbits. So for these two planets to line up, even though in relative closeness and proximity in the solar system, it doesn't happen all too often, and especially it doesn't happen at 0 degrees Aries, which is essentially exactly what's going on today and this next day. And of course, that cycle, the beginning rather of this brand new cycle, will be going on from there for both of those planets. What's really exciting about this is, for one, whenever Venus and Mars are conjunct, there's just so much passion, there's so much energy needed to be expressed. And of course, that can be expressed through art, that can be expressed through work, through making love, through however, but it just needs to be something passionate that really gets all that energy out. So we were envisioning with Aquarius, we were dreaming with Pisces, and we're now about to do with Aries. I, for one, my gosh, I've been amazed as these planets have been building up, as the cusp between Pisces and Aries, Mars and Venus traverse that area in space, and we started to get a bit more focused, a bit more pumped up, a bit more inspired, even. And more inspired in an obvious way, rather. Pisces is just as inspired. It's been really exciting, and I'm really, really excited to see where this transit goes. For me, personally, artistically, I've been working with some amazing musicians who've been in a couple of videos, actually, at least Aaron has. But I'm really excited to keep developing creatively with them, and we're really building some beautiful, or rather, we're channeling some beautiful new sounds. So, for me personally, that's what I'm really excited about. For you, however you express yourself creatively in your life, and people can express it in very subtle ways, I really recommend just pursuing that in general, of course, but especially over this next transit, because the potential for progress, rather, is truly great. Considering that Mars rules Aries, that energy alone has such a power to it. Add Venus and Aries as conjoined, it's going to be a very powerful transit indeed. So we need to find those outlets, because otherwise we're going to explode out of anger, we're going to get frustrated, we're going to get impatient. We need to breathe a lot. We need to relax. I'm already in this video, I've been so excited. I've been trying to, trying to get out so much, not breathing, not becoming calm. That's going to be a challenge during this transit, but what's really nice is, as always, the orientation of energies in our solar system and the universe, I'm sure, has a nice mix of different energies. So whereas Venus and Mars are going go, 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 straight on ahead, we have and actually just right now in this last day, we've had the new moon in Pisces. Pisces sun, Pisces moon. And so here we are with this other brand new cycle, one that is still in that dream world, still mystical, still breathing dreams, we should say, and just occupying the ethereal parts of existence. So it's an interesting mix. We're gonna be 110% straight on high octane fuel ahead sometimes, and then we're gonna go and sleep for 18 hours on another during this next month. But finding that balance will bring out the best. You'll be both mystical and driven, ambitious as well as dreaming. And of course, Mercury in Aquarius being a factor until, let's see, March 11th. What's today? February. Right, so essentially for the next 3 weeks, we're going to have this great intellectual boost to all these energies, and we'll be able to understand consciously a lot easier. We're going to be able to verbalize it and be able to understand our own behavior as well as others with a lot more facility than usual. And then after that, it'll be going into Pisces, and things will be a little bit more difficult to understand, but in a beautiful way, because when Mercury finally traverses that space that Venus is recently, Mars is recently, the Sun and the Moon are recently traversing now, it's kind of like the coup d'éclat. No, what am I thinking? Coup de glace? Some coup. It's the, no, yeah, it's the, oh, this is gonna bug me now. Man, it's supposed to be Mercury and Pisces where things got fuzzy. In any case, things will finally wrap up in the Mercury and Pisces transit. What we've been experiencing this past winter, which has been very intense, considering Saturn has transitioned into Sagittarius, and we had our Pluto and Capricorn transit. We went from Saturn, the great fate taskmaster, to Pluto, the destroyer and the great builder, the energy that challenges us to overcome ourselves and to constantly be reborn, and just some very intense themes, certainly very, very intense themes. And we're now getting out of that. We're now going on to spring. Venus and Mars are already there. Mercury is making its way. Sun and Moon. So, I guess to sum up, all these different energies at play, and especially considering that Uranus and Aries factor, and also Jupiter and Leo. Let yourself be inspired. Let yourself be lost. Let your passion motivate you. Follow your dreams, literally and figuratively. And just have fun doing it. With Venus and Mars and Aries, wow. It's going to be a very exciting time in a lot of ways. So enjoy it. Be thinking, see the bigger picture with Mercury in Aquarius, and then when it transfers into Mercury in Pisces, enjoy the kind of dream. Oh man, that French term is going to bug me. I want to say it's coup de grace, but in any case, the final blow of Pisces. No, that's not a good way to put it either. The final stretch. It's not poetic, but it works. Of Piscean energy for this year. Except, of course, Neptune and Pisces, which is a whole nother bag. And I've done a video on that, so if you're interested in that, check that out. In any case, this has been a very disjointed presentation of this transit period, but I hope that it was useful and that you enjoyed. And, as always, infinite love to you. Namaste.